Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We're doing the stock market open on February 24, 2026, and I am wearing a very bright orange shirt. You guys like it? All right, let's go see what's going on in the stock market and check out the news. The big news of the day, of course, is Home Depot reported earnings this morning, and I am yearning for those earnings. We're going to check that out. Excuse me, they reported yesterday. Oh, no, it was this morning. Yeah, they reported this morning. And then we're going to talk about IBM stock, which got absolutely annihilated based off some AI news, bro. We got a lot of excitement going on. First and foremost, let's see what's going on in the stunk market, in the pre-market. So we had kind of a brutal day yesterday. I don't know if you guys recall, but VT was down like 1% yesterday. I mean, I almost crapped my pants and curled up into a ball and cried because the crash was here, or at least I thought so. But I guess we're starting to rally a little bit in the pre-market. All right. We got small caps. The iShares Russell 2000 up 0.12%. Green thumb. QQQ, large cap tech. It's been trading sideways for the past couple of months, ever since about October 2025, but it's up 0.43% in the pre-market. Very nice. We got VTI, total U.S. market, every stock market cap weight in the United States, up 0.16%. The S&P 500 is up 0.13%. And VT, man, look at the VT's just cooking, baby. Look at the two charts. See how the S&P 500 is just going flat and starting to go down a little bit? And VT is just going up and to the right. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh. VT trading up 0.23%. Very nice. Total International just cooking this year, last couple of months, up 0.31%. China's down 1%. It's basically trading sideways, kind of a little bit down to the right. And SCHD getting crushed by VT this morning. Ooh, SCHD is only up 0.1%. But overall, we are still well in the bull market, depending on what investments you have. Now, if you've been to QQQ or the S&P 500, your bull market's kind of slowed down in the last couple of months. But if you're an international, globally diversified Chad, you are still in a bull market. It's beautiful. All right, so mostly green in the pre-market for stunks. Crap dough. Yes, it's red. I love it. I love red crypto. We got MicroStrategy. Look at this beautiful chart. Down 2%. Bitmine, CloudMine, Immersion Technologies. What is this chart? Like, why did it just spike like this? Can somebody explain why Bitmine Immersion went through this crazy spike back in July of 2025? Anyway, Bitmine Immersion is down 2.5%. Trump coin is down. Total worthless garbage. Ethereum, one of the big dogs, trading at 1,820 a coin. We really have had a horrible time in cryptocurrency. Very unfortunate for crypto clowns. Absolute abomination. We got Bitcoin trading it's almost going to go below 63,000 today. Maybe it will. Trading at $63,017, down 0.5% on the day. Solana's down about a third of a percent. And the only green is XRP. I'm sure Stockmo's bragging.
See, look, bro. All the other cryptos are down, but XRP is up today. I'm a genius. Buy my trade alerts, bro.
All right, so slightly green in the stock market, slightly red in crypto. Large cap tech, bro. We got mostly green in the pre-market. The big winner of the pre-market is Apple, up over 0.5%. Google's in the green. Schlamazon is in the green. Microsoft's been getting slammed, man. Absolutely slammed. Now, if you zoom out, I mean, it's not that much of a crazy sell-off, but it's been getting shellacked. It had an all-time high of 539.83. It's now trading at 384.47. Ouch. We got Netflix green. Anybody buying Netflix? We're trading at the same levels since since the election. Yeah. Netflix is basically where it was when the God Emperor got elected. Crazy. All right. NVIDIA's down a little bit. They got their earnings coming out tomorrow. How exciting. I can't wait to cover them. The most boring earnings in the world. Excuse me. All right. YouTuber stocks. Oh, the big one that's getting clapped today is Hims. Hims is just getting brutalized. Down 6%. Trading at $14.58. We're at the same level as September 2024, breaking even since September 2024, roughly. Ouch. Any big movers today? Ionic, when are they reporting? Tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be busy with earnings tomorrow. Duolingo's slightly in the green. They report on Thursday. Dave's in the green. Nice. Ever so slightly green. Now, apparently Gil thinks it's going to go down to like, what do you say, 120 after earnings? We'll see. So mostly red in the YouTuber stocks. The only big annihilation here is Him stock, which they just can't catch a break, people. Bonds. All right. We got TLT in the green. We got VGIT. This is intermediate term bonds, flat. And we got V-Bill. My VT shill, which is up slightly in the pre-market. Interesting. So we got some green in the bond market. Yields coming down ever so slightly. Commodities. Gold and silver selling off, each down about 2%. Gold still pretty solidly keeping its value. It really hasn't had any annihilation events, unlike silver, which utterly collapsed right around the end of January 2026. And we got oil up over 0.5%. But oil's been trading sideways for a while. So typical fluctuations. All right. Gold and silver down, oil up. The sectors. What's the big green this morning? Energy, information technology, utilities, all in the green. The red, we got a slight red in real estate, and everything else is just probably not updating because it's showing everything is flat. So green in tech, green in energy, green in utilities, and very slight red in real estate. Okay. The chippies, AMD's up 10%. What's going on here? AMD up 9% in pre-market after entering deal to power Meta AI infrastructure. Okay. I got another deal, bro. AMD's up 10%. Breaking news. Qualcomm up 2%. Micron up 1.5%. Intel up almost 2.5%. Broadcom selling off. Oh, CoreWeave. Even CoreWeave's up today, up 0.75%. And they report their earnings on the 26th. We will definitely cover that. We got a busy week of earnings, people. All right, let's see. All right, here's what we're covering today. We're going to check out IBM. IBM just got shellacked because of AI, my hot guy. We'll dive into the details. And then Home Depot reported, and we're going to check out their earnings. It's up 2.82%. I just went to Lowe's. Got a new faucet for my sink downstairs. I did not have a Home Depot in my community, so I'm actually bullish on Lowe's. All right, subscriber requested stocks. You want to add your stock to this list? You send me $5, either Venmo or Super Chat. I think I forgot to add my Venmo link to the list. What am I doing with my life? I totally dropped the ball on that one. I'm just so focused on tax season that, I forgot to add my Venmo grifting e-begging link to the live stream chat. So I'm going to add that right now. But anyway, if you want your stock, ETF, or crypto added to this list, it is a $5 super chat or a $5 Venmo. And when you do that, I check it out every morning and every afternoon. Don't you want your stock, crypto, or ETF checked every morning or afternoon? Wouldn't that be so awesome, people? All right, hold on. Let me add my Venmo here. Tips. I'm going to give you the tip. A big fat tip. Post, motherfucker. Post, boy. All right, Venmo link has been added. Give me money. Thank you. Anyway, what's going on with these stocks? Fiverr showing flat in the pre-market. Just been getting utterly annihilated. Brutal. Just doesn't end. Talkspace, after some decent earnings, vertical lined, but then it sold off a little bit afterwards. Nothing crazy, though. AVUV, Avantis, U.S. small cap value. Factor tilting, bro. It's the future, bro. Flat, or maybe not updating. SCHK, the Schwab 1000, up 0.5% now. Really? Nice. iTOT, iShares Core S&P Total U.S. Market. I don't think it's updating. You would imagine it would be up. If the market's up, this should be up too, but it's flat on the pre-market. XLE, this is an Energy Select Sector Spider Fund, just going on a nice little run. Man, it's up over almost 25%, maybe a little bit more ever since about the beginning of this year. Just absolutely running there. We got Pepe Coin, the best of the brightest, up 0.5%. Corning running again. It just doesn't stop. Can this stop? It's stressing me out. Up almost 3%. And the Dogecoin Treasury Company. Wow. Look at that. It's been spiking recently, up almost 4%. It's the future, bro. Buy the dip. And last but not least, we got Big Daddy's portfolio. We got VT up 0.25%. We got V-Bill up ever so slightly. I should be getting my dividends in about 6 days. No, wait a minute. Less than that. I should be getting my dividends on probably the 2nd or the 3rd. So in about a week from V-Bill and VGIT, which is selling off ever so slightly. But it's been on a nice little run. Look at this. Look at this beautiful run ever since about the beginning of 2025. Got that beautiful total return. All right, that's the market. So it's mostly green in the pre-market for stonks, mostly red for cryptos. And the commodities are in the red, down about 2%. And the YouTuber stocks, mostly in the red, with the big loser today being Hims. Hims, pee-pee pills. All right, let's do some member-only comments, and then we're going to go check out the news. The cookening. We're cooked. We're cooked, bro. It's over. It never began, bro. You guys like that? Jim Cramer has said to buy bank stocks. This is a huge trap. He has given the death blow. Dave is going to get destroyed. Why is Jim Cramer saying to buy bank stocks? Are banks the future, bro? Are they undisruptible by AI? You know what's not disruptible by AI? Oil. But wait a minute. What if AI becomes super intelligence and then it finds an alternative energy? Oh my God, sell oil, sell! Inverse Jim's Cramer, or just ignore him. You don't have to inverse him at all. ArcVin is locked in by 23% on RXO. I'm adding Amazon and VT each week. As I hold on to my TLT, that is giving my dividend and capital gains. Gil making some moves in his portfolio, and they're actually positive. ArcVin's back. Welcome back, Daddy. I know you missed me. You can't resist. You can't resist being a member of this channel. You love it. You're addicted. I am back. Finally figured out how to pay $4.99 instead of $7. Yeah, if you do it through your cell phone, I think it charges you $7 because Apple's taking their cut. Welcome to Monopoly. But yeah, if you sign up for the membership directly in the browser, like on a computer, it should only be $5. Gil, just stop, add it instead of start adding to VT or VTI VXUS. I mean, he's improving. He's improving. ArcVin, I am 30% Amazon and 70% VT. I like it, which we know it won't. Strongman's membership isn't worth more than $4.99. Oh, I'm sorry, Gil. I'm so sorry. I'll start making stock price predictions and doing crappy analysis. Or maybe I'll do my DCF tool. Then my membership will be worth more, bro. Okay. I'll provide fake value. That's $2 a month that can be added to VT. That's true. That is true. I gave him a credit. I like Strongman for his stance on index funds. I watch him since day one. Plus, he's a vet. I help vets. Thank you. Thank you very much. Gil, I am at the point when I can stop investing at all. My portfolio still grows exponentially. $2 doesn't make any difference. That is true. You know, once you build a lot of wealth, you're allowed to spend some of it, okay? It's not illegal to spend some money. It's okay. You can't just accumulate forever. I figured that out, okay? I was just accumulating and accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. I'm like, you know what? I could probably use some of my money. I probably could. But I am cheap and pay for entertainment and consistency. That's right. It's the best entertainment in the world. Trump is an absolute clown. He has sold out. Ashamed of him. What are you mad at Trump about now? I'd rather have Gavin Newsom than J.D. Vance. Why? Because Gavin's hotter. Rethinking Dividends has joined back. Welcome, good sir. Thank you for your grift bucks. Hans, Putin is a G. Gil, I don't care about Trump or any other politician. Market way bigger than all of them combined. It's smarter. No one has an answer why the market went up or down in reality. I agree with that. I agree. Didn't get to announce my result yesterday, so I'll say it now so you all stop wondering about trying to sleep at night. I was down 0.65%. I was stressed out last night. You didn't post. I was really concerned about you. I actually didn't fall asleep until 5 in the morning because I was so stressed out. I make this statement unrelated to the market. Trump has failed to deliver on his promises. Absolute disgraceful second term. I mean, he's done some stuff. Trump was always a disgrace to the presidency. I mean, he is kind of a clown. I'll give him that. This is coming from someone who would wear a MAGA hat in California. Well, Gil feels betrayed. I knew Trump's history since his first bankruptcy. Only fools voted for this clown. No pun intended. I am kind of a clown and a fool for wearing that hat. I threw away that hat. I only voted for him the second election, which he lost. This last time he ran, I voted for no one. Absolute clowns. I voted for him 3 times. Yes, I did. Actually, no, twice. I couldn't vote in 2016 because I was in transition, getting out of the Army, and I wasn't registered to vote in Virginia because I just got there. So I did not vote in 2016, but I did vote in 2020 and 2024. For the God Emperor. Test. What's up, Alex? Gil, I am a registered Republican since 1999, not a MAGA. Reagan Republican who didn't vote for Trump. Is that can you actually register as a Republican or a Democrat? Is that a thing? I just go vote. I just go straight Republican ticket and then I leave. IBM is still way overvalued. No, thanks. Really? Actually, everything is overvalued. I'm sure there's some gems out there. Maybe a little bit of international to your portfolio wouldn't hurt. I bought 200 shares of VT yesterday, not to brag. Good Lord. That's a lot of money, dude. Yeah, I rolled over an IRA and I bought how many shares of VT did I buy yesterday? Hold on. What is it, 147? I bought 285 shares yesterday with my rollover. Brokey's voting Republicans is hilarious. I'll let you in on the club, bro. Micro tragedy. It is a tragedy. It's a tragedy that people worship that grifter. How dare you say Trump coin is garbage? You're a liberal. Just kidding. It's garbage. Ryu. Him's an example of Dave after earnings. We'll see, Gil. Gil's going to go freaking nuts if Dave collapses. Woo! I don't think. I know, you fool. That's a great way to motivate an army. Alan. Alan's here. There he is. Of course he's here. Hans, Ukrainians are whooping Russians for 4 years already. The front line basically stopped on the southern front and using long-range missiles into Russian territory. If you haven't noticed, I'm shocked that war's still going on. I thought the Russians would just roll them over and it would be over, but I was wrong. Oh, my best friend Alan, look at him.
What a ripoff. $5 to look at a chart for a fraction of a second.
Good, unsubscribe. What happened to the apes? They got their cheeks clapped after saying nasty things to me. I can't wait to see Strongman's and Dan's reaction once Dave plummets and hits under 130. You're acting like I'm in Dave, bro. I don't have a single share of Dave. What? I'm just looking at the stock. I don't own the stock. Why would I care? Yet, here you are, Alan. Go back to sleep. No, he can't live without me. He would sink into a deep depression if I wasn't here. Alan, give it to him. Don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like punching you every time you open your mouth. Oh, he's talking to Alan. Ouch. Ooh. Man, That was pissing people off. Yes, but overpriced. I go to Walgreens, they prescribe it, and it's a fraction of the cost with good RX. He doesn't even know if an investment is an ET.
He doesn't even know if an investment. He can't even add. He doesn't know what 1 + 1 is, probably. Wow.
Bloom Energy, bro. What's that? Is it the future? The guy that wrote the viral AI warning article probably shorted everything he mentioned. What a joke. Yeah, I heard about that. It's like, what, 10,000 words? I'm not reading that. It's like I read a little bit of it. I'm like, I'm not reading this whole freaking thing. But it's like this hypothetical scenario of, oh, AI automates all the jobs, so there's unemployment. Yeah. Oh, wow. Nobody thought of that. When someone complains about your membership, your response is telling. You often insult them for not liking it. That's right, because you're a bunch of whiny brats. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. What else do I need to say, Alan? If you don't like it, just go away. Okay? This is not a difficult thing. It's $5. You pay $5 once. You didn't like it? Okay. You're out $5. Sue me. What a real man is ask himself how he would improve. No, I'm dealing with a chick here. When you deal with chicks, they're always going to complain. So you're just wasting your time listening to them. No matter what I do, you're going to whine. You're a chick. That's right, Gil. King Gavin. If Gavin Newsom gets elected as president, I'm getting out of this country. Whatever. We'll see. Gavin is more authentic than JD. Gavin authentic? I wouldn't go that far. Gavin is base now. He said he can't read. I'm like you. I can't read, Jaleel. That won my vote. JD Vance would never even try to say that. If you think Trump is comedy, Gavin Newsom is going to be actual comedy. I mean, my impression of him, I don't think he's the worst guy in the world. I mean, I would rather have AOC be the president just for the entertainment. That would be hilarious to have AOC as the president of the United States. I would laugh just as hard as I laugh about Trump being president. Registered voter in California. God bless you for living out there. Gavin has balls, though, more than the other spineless demo rats. Look, the Democrats need to drop the race communism, okay? They need to do that. That would actually help them, but they're not going to listen. I don't even know what Dave is. It's like basically a online payday loan originator. Yes, Gavin just says it. Someone paid you $10 to look at an investment. You didn't even know it was an ETF. What an awful analysis.
You're so horrible.
Start your own YouTube channel then, bro. Come on, start your own YouTube channel. You're just sitting here watching me. You're paying me for membership. You're giving me ad revenue. God bless you, Alan. Go do your own thing, okay? I bet you do nothing but fluff Jeremy in his comments.
Oh, you know, such a great analysis. Oh.
AI isn't going to take over everything, but it will be disruptive. Yep. Alan is codependent on the strong man dog. Oh, he wants to be my friend so bad. Thomas Massey for president. I want AOC to be president. I met Gavin back in 2017 at LAX. He used to travel without bodyguards when he's really? That's cool. Yeah, I haven't met any famous people, unfortunately, except for myself. All right, that's all the member-only comments for now. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on today. All right, for earnings, we got Home Depot, which reported this morning. The stock's up. We got Mercado Libre tonight. Let's see what else. Let me make this 100. What else is tonight? Workday, Fidelity National Information Services, HPQ. Man, we got earnings. Now, I do have an hour-long consulting I have from 4 to 5, so I may have to do a video after. I may have to do that because I can't. I have to literally start the consultation at 4 o'clock. So I can't cover a lot of the earnings. But as soon as that's over, I can maybe do the earnings. Dillard's. What else today? Kava. Man, we got some Planet Fitness this morning. Woo! Yeah, I may have to do a stream after my consultation today. Lucid. Yeah. Okay. Unless it gets super busy with the taxation, I'm going to have to do a stream. So we may have to skip the market close and just do it after my consultation. All right, let's see. What did the God Emperor post on Truth Social? The Democrat shutdown is killing the blue states. We're shut down? What? All right. Oh, ouch. Not much. Really not much from the God Emperor here, okay? Wow, Gavin Newsom just dropped out of the presidential race. Is this in response to a comment he said to a Jamarcus? I don't think he actually dropped out. All right, we got what is this Tulsi Gabbard with her freaking gray hair streak? Just go gray, sweetheart. All right, really not many posts from the God Emperor. Some days we get a lot of content and some days we do not. All right, Fed Watch. Let's see any changes in rate cuts expectations. The FOMC meets in 22 days. There's a 96% chance of no rate cuts and a 4% chance of a 25 basis point rate cut. So we're not getting rate cuts still, okay? Let's look at the DXY. Whoa, the dollar. Look at this. I thought the dollar was dead, bruh. The DXY is up 0.27%. We do not have a dollar implosion yet. Anybody that tells you that is a clown. You can just look at it. Over the past 5 years, the dollar's up 8.75% versus other currencies. So we are not at the end of the dollar yet. All right, let's look at Bloomberg. What's going on with bond and treasury yields? All right, we got the 10-year. I think it's up 1 basis point compared to yesterday. The 30 years falling. Okay, it's now at 4.69%. Gil's getting some capital gains there. The 3-month is at 3.66%. 6-month at 3.64%. The 2 years at 3.46%. Nice. Still some solid interest if you want to park your cash somewhere. All right, so no major changes in treasury yields. DXY is actually up today. Fed Watch, no change. Nothing from Donald Trump. Let's go ahead and check out Home Depot's earnings. All right, let's go check the stock again. Home Depot's up 2.79%. Wow, stock's just been kind of oscillating back and forth nonstop. Let's see. Yeah, it's been trading sideways since about October. But look at this beautiful chart. It's a nice chart. It's more volatile, but the chart looks very pretty. Up and to the right. All right. Home Depot announces fourth quarter fiscal year 2025 results. Increases the quarterly dividend by 1.3%. Oh my God. Oh. Woo. Baby. All right, fourth quarter. Sales for the fourth quarter were $38.2 billion, a decrease of $1.5 billion, or 3.8% from the fourth quarter of fiscal year 2024. Okay, a decrease. Interesting. Is this related to the housing market, perhaps? The fourth quarter of fiscal year 2025 consisted of 13 weeks compared to 14 weeks. Okay, so it was a week less, but so maybe the decline wouldn't have been as bad. The 14th week in fiscal year 2024 added $2.5 billion. So actually, they would have had an increase in revenue had they had 13 weeks in the prior quarter last year. So it was why are their quarters different weeks? Interesting. So they would have had revenue growth had the quarters had the same amount of time. Comparable sales for the fourth quarter of fiscal year 2025 increased 0.4%. It's okay. I mean, they're still increasing sales, even with a kind of a stuck housing market. Can you imagine, though, if the housing market goes crazy again, and there's people buying and selling and people repairing their homes for sales? Home Depot could do pretty well. And comparable sales in the U.S. increased 0.3%. Net earnings were $2.6 billion compared with net earnings of $3 billion the prior year. Okay, let's see. So their earnings actually dipped, even if you adjust for the difference in weeks and quarters. All right. Okay, that's the fiscal year. Dividend declaration. Let's look at the guidance here. Fiscal year 2026 guidance. Total sales growth of 2.5 to 4.5%. That's solid. That's over inflation. Comparable sales growth of approximately flat to 2%. Okay, still showing sales growth within stores. 15 new stores. Gross margin of 33.1%. Operating margin of 12.4 to 12.6%. Okay, not bad. Not a bad guide. They're still holding up pretty strong despite the housing market not being so hot. All right, here's their income statement. Let's see. So operating income did drop 14.4%. And a little bit due to depreciation and amortization going up. But, I mean, the net sales decrease based on the timing issue is what really hit their profits. Interest, man, they got a decent amount of interest expense. So their interest expense consumes 15% of their operating income. I mean, that's not crazy. And some of it gets offset by interest income. So earnings are down, but it's mostly a timing issue. Okay, and a little bit of increase in diluted weighted average common shares outstanding. So, okay, all right, not bad. Decent earnings and a decent guide. Don't really have anything negative to say about these earnings. Let's see. What about their cash flows from operations? A little bit of a decrease in cash flows from operations. This is for the fiscal year. And the only reason cash flows from operations dropped was changes in working capital. So working capital is current assets and current liabilities on your balance sheet. And those are timing issues. So if you buy a bunch of inventory right before the end of the year, that's going to show a massive cash outflow. So your inventory balance on your balance sheet is going to go up, but that represents a cash outflow. So based on timing issues, changes in working capital could change operating cash flow. But once they sell that inventory in the following accounting period, then you'll have a corresponding increase in cash flow on the next report. So operating cash flow is holding up strong. And actually, if we didn't have this huge change in working capital, they actually would have had an increase in operating cash flow for the fiscal year. So, all right, capital expenditures, $3.6 billion for fiscal year 2026. And they spent $5.4 billion on businesses acquired. Okay. They spent a lot more on acquisitions last year. They spent $17.6 billion last year, only $5.4 billion this year. Okay, let's see. They issued $4.1 billion of short-term debt, $2.1 billion of long-term debt, but then they paid off $5 billion. So their net debt increase was about $1 billion. Nothing crazy. And we saw their interest expense was 15% of operating income. So not that bad. And then they spent $9.1 billion on dividends. Okay. Not bad. So positive operating cash flow looks good. A lot less in capital expenditures. Added about $1 billion of debt in the fiscal year and paid $9 billion of dividends. So company looks pretty good overall. I mean, they're doing pretty good even with a tough housing market. So not bad. I can see why the stock might be up a little bit. And now, even more entertaining, IBM. So IBM is just getting absolutely annihilated, okay? This stock started running back in 2023, went all the way to a high of 307.49, and now it's trading at 227 in the pre-market. What's going on here? AI, what have you done? IBM sinks most since 2000. Oh my God. As Anthropic touts COBOL tool. Get us out of here. IBM shares had their worst day in more than 25 years on Monday after AI startup Anthropic PBC said its Claude code tool can help modernize COBOL, a dated programming language that's run on IBM computers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They said it. I mean, did they show it? Did they demonstrate it? Can I do this myself from my desktop? The stock plunged 13% in a single worst day percentage loss since October 2000. They've fallen 27% in February. I mean, but yeah, the stock's still up massively from the start of the AI bull market that bailed out all the freaking grifters. So if you had bought it back in the last couple of years, you're doing just fine. Okay. All right. Modernizing a COBOL system once required armies of consultants spending years mapping workflows. Uh-oh. Tools like Claude Code can automate the exploration and analysis phases that consume most of the effort in COBOL modernization. IBM defended the company's prospects, saying its core mainframe computer business offers a platform that provides the same quality of performance and security for various programming language, and not just COBOL. Are there any IT experts in the comments? Who's telling the truth here? The value the IBM mainframe delivers has nothing to do with COBOL, said the vice president, Rob Thomas. Whether the application is written in COBOL, Java, or any other language, the platform provides the same guarantees. The market doesn't think so. The language is not the source of that value. The platform is. Most of the mainframe computers that run COBOL are made by IBM, and the sell-off made the company the latest to see heavy pressure on the fear that AI will weigh on the growth prospects of legacy companies. You know what you guys could do to not get shellacked like this? You could just buy the index and let the market figure it out. Crazy concept. Some companies will probably get disrupted. Yeah. Do you know which ones will? I don't know. Do you have any experts you could consult on that? Do you trust the experts? Or you could just buy a market cap weighted index and the market will filter out the losers and reward the winners. Crazy. I'm so dumb for indexing. A significant chunk of IBM's revenue remains tied to its mainframe business. These massive customer-owned servers run some applications on COBOL, a coding language that's older than those now common in the rest of the tech industry. Mainframes are still purchased by customers with high reliability needs, such as those in finance or government. On Friday, Anthropic announced a new security feature to its Claude AI model, spurring widespread selling of cybersecurity stocks. This company is just like wrecking market valuations. Bro, we got that. We got this and we got that. Are they going to announce tax prep software next? Is my stock going to go down in a vertical line? Software stocks have been broadly weaker this year on concerns over AI-related disruption. A major software ETF is down 27% this year. Ouch. Most of the selling has come on new AI tools released by companies like Anthropic, OpenAI, and Alphabet. Investors are fretting that the ability to vibe code, use AI to write software code. I just don't believe that. I honestly, I just don't believe that. AI can hallucinate. You really want like some random dude just using AI to write a code, and then you want to trust that with your corporate technology? I just don't think it's at that level yet. I do not trust AI just based on exactly what it says. You can use it, but for important stuff, you want to check it and you want to go to sources. Okay? Don't just trust it blindly. We'll let users create their own applications, which will diminish demand for. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. If you're a major corporation, let's just hire a programmer to write us our code for all our business applications. I know. I know. It's crazy. Which will diminish demand for legacy products and weigh on the company's growth, margins, and pricing power. Now, it may weigh on like margins and pricing power, but I don't think these companies are going to go obsolete. While we understand why mainframe migration could be a perceived negative for IBM, we would print out that IBM has already provided customers with several modernization options. Our sense is clients already had the option to migrate from the mainframe, yet they are sticking with the platform. The idea of a service to make working with COBOL easier isn't new. Many of the largest tech companies have launched such products. IBM itself debuted a tool in 2023 that uses AI to work with COBOL, including updating it into Java, a more popular and modern programming language. Yeah, I'd go with that one. IBM's AI coding assistant for mainframes has got very wide adoption. They might be fine, people. In the majority of cases, customers are using it to understand their COBOL code base and decide what to modernize. All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's an overreaction. Anthropic is just slaying everybody left and right. People are panicking. AI is disrupting this. Sell it. All right. Well, that's that. All right. Let's do some member only comments and then we are closing this out. Where do we leave off? AOC for your next wife. How old is AOC?
AOC.
How old is AOC? AOC age 30. So we're the same age. She was born. She's like less than a month younger than me. Me and AOC are the same age. Now, a 36-year-old woman, you're starting to age there, sweetheart, okay? I'm a man. I can age like fine wine. You might be a little bit cooked there, sweetheart. Yeah, I would not. A 36-year-old, no. Clap meat, that's about it. Alan's voice sounds like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Love it.
Yes.
LOL, that's the new joke. I wonder if I could change Alan's name to Gollum on the display. Good morning, Alan. We love you. Don't pay attention. We like diversity of opinions. Just listen to Strongman regarding index funds and tax optimization. That's right. I'm an index fund professional. I'm a tax pro. I am a tax pro. I am a tax professional, and I'm doing taxes this tax season. I woke up this morning and worked on a tax return, and that's probably what I'm going to do right as soon as I'm done with this live stream. I think I'm going to run in the afternoon. It's freaking cold right now, but I do want to run outside, so I'm going to wait till it warms up. So I think about 1 o'clock, I'm going to go for a run. Nice. Dollar was within a range for a long time. No currency can substitute the dollar. Yeah, all the fears of the dollar collapsing, it's not there yet. Cracks me up. That'd be funny. Strongman live streaming for the State of the Union address, Ryu. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. I got tax clients coming in. Oh, and on top of that, I may actually meet some cheeks tonight. Ooh, Daddy. Yeah. IBM has been usurped. It's over. How's it going today, Alan? Special Alan Tarleson. Who is this? That's funny. I still have IBM in my index. Me too. The White House uses AI to write policy, remember? That would not surprise me. I'm not the smartest knife in the drawers, but I know when I'm getting ripped off. That's awesome. Come on, Strongman. Even you wouldn't turn. I would clap, but I would not date her. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's AOC, you know. I could brag that I slew AOC, but like as a wife or a girlfriend, no, she's not wife or girlfriend material. Special Alan Tarleson is funny. That's funny. Look at this. That is what I imagine Alan looks like. Just like this dysgenic, deformed weirdo wearing a freaking football hat. All right. Nicotine pouch. That's secured. And the market opens in about a minute. Oh, my God. Am I going to make money today? Oh, God, I'm so nervous. Yeah. I don't even know if we'll see if I even need to sell next year. Sorry, I was just reading an email. Excuse me. All right. Okay, let's see. Yeah. All right, the market's about to open in a minute. Let's go check out the market. Sorry, I got distracted there. It is tax season. If you want a free consultation, you can book it in the pinned comment below, people. Yes, I'm a CPA. Yes, I give you upfront fixed quotes. Yes, I do business and or personal taxes any state in the United States. What? Why is the market going red? What? What? All right, I guess the market's turning red now. Even the venerated VT is down 0.1%. And then VXUS is the only one that's green in the pre-market. All right, so the market's starting to sell off now. Cryptocurrency. Crypto's still in the red. And then let's look at our subscriber requested stocks. Okay, still mostly green. Corning being a beast. XLE coming down though. It was up a lot more in the pre-market. Let's see. Fiverr bouncing all over the place. All right. Well, I guess that's the open. I guess we're red now. No, wait. Now we're green again. No, wait. SCHD is green. QQQ is green. VT is flat. Come on, vertical line, VT. Let's go. All right. Market's open. No crazy moves. Market will be flat until April. Seasonality. Yeah, maybe. TLT printing, baby. Or are you a trillionaire now off your TLT? I'm printing money each day. AMD signed a deal with Meta. I saw that. You fool. I've been warning you the market will go down. You fool. Long live VXUS. It's been a Chad the last year, and you still ask why. And congratulations, brother. All right, well, welcome back to the membership, ArcFin. Welcome back, Rethinking Dividends. You guys should join the membership, okay? It's $5 a month. Sign up through a desktop. I read all of your comments morning and night. We will probably not do the market close today, but we will probably cover earnings after I finish my tax consultation at 5. So I don't want to hear any meltdowns if there's no market close today, okay? I have a consultation at exactly 4 o'clock. I cannot cover earnings while I'm consulting with somebody, and this person paid me for it. So I'm going to do that because that pays me a lot more than you freaking clowns. Yeah, one tax return is like double what I get in membership fees every freaking month. I'll add some VT today. Good boy. Pull-ups time. We won't melt down. Yeah, I'm sure. All right, like, subscribe. Consider joining as a member to support the channel. Also consider booking a free, and I mean free, 30-minute tax consultation with me. I am a certified public accountant and would gladly do your business and or personal taxes any state in the United States. You can talk to me for free. I give you upfront fixed quotes, and I'll do your taxes like a boss. You can book a free 30-minute consultation in the pinned comment below at the conclusion of this live stream. It is the first link in the pinned comment. The second link in the pinned comment brings you to a link tree where you can find all of my additional grifts and services. My consulting link, my book, Stop Being a Broke Loser, my absolutely free Discord. It is absolutely free. All of that. Check out the pinned comment below. The second link brings you to a link tree. Give me as much money as you possibly can, and I will see you guys in the evening. Cheers.